Give me some butt, baby.
They're talking about Joe's delicious pork butt dinner recipe.
And we'll show you here how to make it for a group of friends.
In this case, 10 golf friends, including you and your wife Terry, who just came off the course playing a wacky rule-changed event that's called the Pork Butt Open.
And the crazy golf event and the incredible pork butt recipe are the creations of our good friend Joe Sandy.
It's come out pretty moist. Look, the dog even wants some.
Most fun classes. The women in there.
He knows. He knows good butt when he sees it.
And we've seen it before in one of our Pinehurst golf episodes where Joe cooked it up for another group of golfers.
So we thought it's time for Joe to show us here how he makes his famous slow cook pork butt.
First, pork butt, also known as pork shoulder, can be found in most big chain grocery stores.
Now realize too that pork butt is also known as Boston butt.
But that's deceiving, since this cut comes from the upper part of the pig's shoulder, not the butt.
Also, you need to prepare and cook it long and low the day before, 2 hours for every pound, as Joe shows us.
He starts with lots of libations that will smoke into the meat, and he pours them into the bowl that sits in his smoker.
Lots of things that have sugar in them. Makes it, oh, yummy. Because anything with pork, a little sugar and some pork makes things just good and basty. A little limoncello, give it a little flair.
He also throws in beer and ginger ale.
Well, this will go at the bottom of the smoker. It'll keep your butt moist at the end of the day, because that's what's going to give it the flavor as we go cook it. So I got to fill the rest of it and finish it with water, because this is going to be probably about an 18-hour process for the thing to cook overnight when all said and done. But this gives the moisture to the pork butt. Mwah.
Now, the rub. It has brown sugar, oregano, and garlic.
He also adds a rub mix called Smoke Dat Butt that has lots of smoked paprika.
Then he drops in Cajun pepper, chili pepper, and regular pepper.
Mix it all up good before you rub it onto the pork butt.
Also, let the pork butt sit uncovered for at least an hour.
The spices will adhere to the meat better when the drier it is. So I've actually patted it down and it's been sitting outside for about an hour. Room temperature, off we go.
Now, Joe generously rubs the mix all over the pork butt.
But this is what creates the bark on the outside of the meat. Actually gives it a lot of flavor.
Now, it's ready to go to the smoker.
Joe places the bowl of his liquid mix into the bottom of the cooker, and then the rubbed and ready pork butt on the smoker rack.
This goes right on the top. And let the fat do its thing. And 18 hours later, we'll have some love.
Joe uses a Brinkmann smoker that plugs into the wall socket and sits and cooks in his garage.
It's the wonderful thing about this is you plug it in, even an idiot like me can be successful because I don't have to regulate the temperature. It's about 240 degrees, I believe. It's just an electric smoker with a heating element in the middle. Best investment I ever made.
And 18 hours later, after a wacky golf event, Joe's pork butt is ready.
He carves off the fat casing, then he uses 2 forks to shred up his tasty, moist, and succulent delight.
Now, we served it with baked beans, green beans, and mac and cheese.
Some of us created pork butt sliders.
Now, needless to say, all 8 pounds were devoured that evening with no leftovers.
And that's how you make Joe's incredible smoked pork butt for a group of celebrating friends after a crazy day of golf. Undercover Jetsetter is booming.
We are looking for partners to attract consumers interested in travel, food, mixology, wine, restaurants, and golf.
Your business and expertise will be profiled on our shows and online segments that will provide you with valuable marketing tools which you can use on your sites.
And your business will also gain exposure to our Undercover Jetsetter global reach of over 120 million across all of our platforms.
Drop us a line here and let's partner up together.